Hi, my name is Patrick Wilson, and today I'm going to bring you the RFID blocking cell phone case. First off, RFID is a technology that people often use to hack your cell phones using Wi-Fi or steal your personal financial information via your debit or credit card information. So we've decided to create a cell phone case, and we'll have two versions of this case, that actually blocks that technology from being used so that you are more protected. The two styles of cell phone cases. First, we'll have a one where the cards just sit in the back of the phone, like oftentimes you'll see on college campuses where kids have little slots in the back. Ours is a little bit different. We wanted to add an extra feature so that people's cards don't come out of the pockets, because sometimes that's the case. But it'll be an attachable, detachable back case where the cards will sit actually on the inside. It's a rather simplistic design. It's not meant to be complicated or anything like that. It's just a simple protective feature along with the RFID to protect you, and that's really what this product is all about. Finally, the other case will be an open-close case. It'll be a more stylish look, a more chic look, if you will, for a lot of the ladies out there that are looking for a very colorful and fun product. This case, like I said, will open and close, and the card holders will be on the inside. Excuse me. Moving on, the customers that we're looking at, there will basically be two types of customers. There will be those that live or are on or spend a lot of time in college campuses, people that are students, faculty, staff that live on college campuses that you'll oftentimes see that have cell phone holder or card holders in the back of their phones. Also, we look to market to those individuals that live in cities, in, around, or even work in, because they're also at extremely high risk for RFID technology to steal their information. And to be frank, what our product is really about, and what people really need to know is the more people you're around, the more at risk you are. All right, moving on, a little bit about the product pricing. The two cell phone cases come each with a different pricing. The open-close model will be at $24.95. It puts us right in the middle of the market. We should be able to compete right there where we're at. The added price over the next model I'm about to get to, which is the simple detachable, attachable back case, is $19.95. It puts us right at the lower end of the market, which should be able to allow us to compete with the Kate Spades and the OtterBoxers of the world. The added $5 on the $24.95 open and close one is simply for the look of the case. You're paying for the added look in reality. Moving on, we're going to have three different kinds of employees. We will have assembly workers, which will receive the pre-made products that we'll get outsourced from a manufacturer. They'll take those products. They'll have one worker assembling for each phone and one worker packaging for each phone. That brings us a total of 4 assembly workers that'll be required for each phone. The salespeople, that'll be myself personally. In a small business, you oftentimes don't have a lot of money for bringing in those kinds of salespeople, so that I would take on the responsibility myself. And finally, web designers, they're not an individual that we will keep on staff, but we will outsource that help as needed. It shouldn't be often, but it is something worth noting. Marketing our product, we'll use 2 different outlets, Facebook and Google. They're relatively cheap. They have a large advertising base, a lot of consumers we have access to. Our competitors will often use the same outlets, but they'll also use Sprint, AT&T, Verizon Wireless, all the traditional cell phone providers to get their product out there, but that's very expensive and takes up a lot of retail space, which is also, like I said, very expensive. Finally, our financial plan. We're going to look to take out a small business loan, which will help us secure a building to assemble the products, mail them out, package them, all that. This should also allow us to purchase the packaging. We'll put the phone in. This will also allow us to secure a manufacturer and pay the employees that we plan to bring on. Oftentimes, when you open up a new business, you have to worry about employee turnover because it's a small business, and if you don't meet quotas and you're not raising the capital necessary, it oftentimes becomes hard to keep good employees because you just can't pay them. And finally, we would look to secure a patent on this technology because it is so vital, the intellectual property we have in our business. Securing a patent is really one of the most important aspects of this business. Thank you, and I hope you will buy my product.